Oh my god, he's about to die! He's about to die! What's up, y'all? Welcome back for another movie reaction, and today we'll be watching The Godfather, directed by Francis Ford Coppola. What I do know about this movie, there's a horse in a head bed scene, there's a look how they massacred my boy line, something about the Godfather can't refuse a request on the day of his daughter's wedding, some shit like that. I know all this from like Family Guy, the memes that's been on the internet, and it has Al Pacino. Those are the 4 things I know. Also, it has a damn near perfect rating on every site I saw it on, so I'm super hyped to get into this. Before we begin, I do want to remind you that you can get early access to my YouTube edits on my Patreon through the link in the description. If not, just make sure you subscribe or leave a thumbs up on this video if you do enjoy it. It really helps my channel reach a wider audience, and I greatly appreciate it. But now, it's time for the show. Let's go.
So they beat her like an animal.
Now she will never be beautiful again.
Why did you go to the police? Why didn't you come to me first?
This is the guy to come to when one of your this he looks just like the guy from Apocalypse Now. It's the same director. It's the same fucking lunatic from The Forest. I don't know if I can watch this in the same way now.
We've known each other many years, but this is the first time you ever came to me for counsel, for help. Even though my wife is godmother to your only child.
As I was saying, this is probably the guy you come to if one of your loved ones gets attacked or hurt and the police won't do anything about it.
Someday, and that day may never come, I'll call upon you to do a service for me. Until that day, accept this justice as a gift on my daughter's wedding day.
Oh, I've heard that too, where we make a deal and then, you know, one day's gonna come where I'm gonna ask you to honor that deal. So it's not really like he's doing you a favor at all.
Have to go back to work. It's part of the wedding. No Sicilian can refuse any request on his daughter's wedding day.
That's such a weird and specific rule. Like, people would definitely abuse that.
He's not on the list, but Luca Brasi wants to see you.
Luca Brasi? I've heard of that before. I thought that was a real person. That's from The Godfather?
For your daughter's bridal purse.
Thank you, Luca.
Don Corleone, I'm going to leave you now because I know you are busy.
Luca Brasi's a little slow in the head, huh? I'm sure he's someone to fear, though. Don't get it twisted. They seem like they're having fun. It looks like a great time. There's always some old guy at these Italian functions just singing his heart out. Guaranteed.
And he offered him $10,000 to let Johnny go. But the band leader said no. My father went to see him, only this time with Luca Brasi. My father made him an offer he couldn't refuse.
I've heard that term before as well.
My father assured him that either his brains or his signature would be on the contract. That's a true story.
And judging from her look, she didn't expect him to be in this type of lifestyle. So pull out, ma'am. Just hit that zip cord and get the fuck out of there ASAP.
I want you to rest well, and a month from now, this Hollywood big shot's gonna give you what you want.
Too late. They start shooting in a week.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Damn, I wonder how real something like this is that could have happened. Someone in the mafia just having so much pull. They got someone a lead role in something and basically made their career. I'm also not sure what decade this is supposed to depict. Well, he had the thing on, so like he was coming home from war. One of the world wars, that's all I know.
I don't care how many Dago, Guinea, what greaseball goombas come out of the woodwork.
I'm German-Irish.
I'm gonna make so much trouble for you, you won't know what hit you.
I have a special practice. I handle one client. Now, you have my number. I'll wait for your call.
Good for this dude for sticking to his guns, though, man, and not being strong-armed. Something like directing a movie, that's your vision. You don't want some motherfucker to put somebody in there in the lead role that you don't want.
You do appreciate beauty, don't you? I'm not going to erase him, though. I'm going to put him out to stud. Let's get something to eat, huh?
Is that the horse whose head ends up in somebody's bed?
Now you get the hell out of here!
Corleone is a man who insists on hearing bad news immediately.
Pretty sure I know what this scene is. Holy shit. It's weird how they come off as like people that are all about respect and professionalism, and they do like brutal shit like this. They're so savage and ruthless.
Now we have the unions, we have the gambling, but narcotics, thing of the future. If we don't get a piece of that action, we risk everything we have. I mean, not now, but 10 years from now.
From what I've seen, most gang movies and stuff like that, mafia stuff, they don't really fuck with the drugs, man. They stay away from it.
If you're worried about security for your million, the Tatalias will guarantee it.
Oh, are you telling me that the Tatalias guarantee our
Wait a
investment?
minute. Good luck to you.
That's another familiar premise I've seen. An organization does not want to get involved with something, usually drugs, and then someone young in the organization goes off and does shit on the side. Oh, fuck, a major player just got taken out super early. What was the reasoning behind that? Oh, what a fucking clown. This dude fumbled and dropped his gun. Damn, man, they got the Don. This movie started out presenting him with such power and reach and connections. And what is it, an hour into the shit? And Don Corleone's dead? His face is on the cover of the DVD.
They don't say if he's dead or alive.
Is that why he hasn't got pressed yet? He's not really involved with that side of the family shit?
We have Tom Hagen. Listen to everything he has to say before you do anything. And don't lose that famous temper of yours, huh, Sonny?
No, I'll wait.
Nah, I'll wait. Oh shit, he's like, oh no, I'm gonna wreak hell, motherfucker. I'll keep a cool head for now, though.
He's still alive. They hit him with 5 shots and he's still alive. Bad luck for you if you don't make that deal.
Tough motherfucker, man. I thought he was gone. I thought that's just the way this shit was. He was an old dude, and this was gonna start an all-out war. Someone new would take the reins, probably Mike. Is this setting up for Michael to take over for his dad? He didn't even want to be a part of this shit. The Marine, he comes home, and then he joins the family.
Rocco, sit on the other side. You block the rearview mirror.
That Sonny's running wild.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Hell no. If there's anything I learned from the Irishman and shit, do not sit behind me in the fucking car. Not when you're in this lifestyle.
What would you do? No, me, nothing.
Pull over, will you? I gotta take a leak.
Hey, pull over. I gotta take a leak. I figured maybe he knew what was going on and was getting his gun ready, but nope. Oh, shit!
Take the cannoli.
I had it all backwards. Oh, shit.
I love you.
Yeah, I know.
Tell me you love me.
Yeah, I'll see you tonight.
Why don't you tell that nice girl you love her? I love you with all of my heart.
How is there no one there protecting this guy?
Move my father to another room. Men are coming here to kill him. Now help me, please.
Maybe the police just want the job to be finished. Why would they care about his life? If anything, they would prefer it. Look at Mike. Not a weapon between them, and he shook off a car full of assassins. He's terrified. I'd be too, man. I know from that button on Mike's uniform in the beginning, he's a Marine, so that would explain his resolve.
I pulled them guys off of here, huh?
What's the Turk paying you to set up my father, Captain?
Oh, shit.
These men are private detectives hired to protect Vito Corleone. They're licensed to carry firearms. If you interfere, you'll have to appear before a judge in the morning and show cause.
Damn, maybe he was getting paid to fucking have his dad killed. I mean, how the fuck is a police captain just gonna punch somebody in the fucking nose that didn't do anything? A war hero at that. Because he doesn't want his dad to get killed. Just pushing Mike more and more into this shit, ain't it?
Hey, Michael, come here. Let me look at you.
Damn.
But if Clemenza can figure a way to have a weapon planted there for me, then I'll kill them both.
Now you want to gun down a police captain? Why? Because he slapped you in the face?
He's talking about killing the police captain? Oh, fuck. Corleone would be proud or upset that Mike has such a knack for planning in a situation like this.
They got an old-fashioned toilet, the chain thing. We might be able to tape the gun behind it.
Oh my God, I've seen this and shit too, where the gun's taped behind the toilet. You're sitting at a meeting, you go out, grab it. Okay. So this has influenced a ton of shit I've seen already.
I gotta frisk you, so turn around, huh? He's clean.
Damn, ever since he saw his father in the hospital, his whole demeanor has changed. Gotta make sure no one's following him, man. That's textbook right there. Pulling a Yui on the bridge.
E tu non lo vuoi capire. Sono un uomo di onore. Ma sti così. Lo sai?
And I kind of wish I knew what they were saying. They had subtitles earlier when he was speaking with Luca. Ah, there it is. These motherfuckers are about to die. The second he pulls that trigger, he's in it just as much as anybody else in the family is. Oh shit. Drop the gun, man, and head out. Two birds, one stone. I mean, that cop had to go. He was abusing his position. I'm assuming through this montage, it's just showing us a bloody war was going on during this whole time he was gone. And Vito's alive at that? Let's go. They kind of came out good in this. Who died? Oh, Luca, but that's really it.
Sending Fredo to Las Vegas. Going to learn the casino business. Michael.
Oh, shit. How's he gonna react to knowing what he did?
It was Michael who killed Sollozzo. He's safe. We're starting to work to bring him back now.
I knew he was gonna be upset. I knew he didn't want Mike involved in this shit. Went to college, was a war hero, but they really left him no choice.
Dice, quando potrà tornare?
Oh, man, non è cosa per ora.
Akura!
Man just wants to go back home. Understandable why, and understandable why he can't. Is he in Italy? This motherfucker is in Italy? Oh shit, he went back to the homeland. I thought he was in like some Napa Valley wine country type shit. I've definitely heard that theme before.
Per la montagna.
In Sicilia femmine sono come la lupara.
I mean, he still has that lump on his face. This isn't too long after he got punched in the face by that guy. I figured maybe 6, 7, 8 months would have went by.
My name is Michael Corleone. There are people who pay a lot of money for that information. Then your daughter would lose a father instead of gaining a husband.
Invece di guadagnare.
Damn, Mike, that's super fucking direct. Come on, man. You're basically threatening the guy. Good to see him happy, but you already know. So that relationship he had with that girl from Vermont, I think it was, or Maine, yeah, that's done.
What's the matter?
I see that big ass mark on her face, man. I already know what's about to come.
Mommy, please don't do anything. Please don't do it.
I'm gonna make that baby an orphan before he's born. Huh?
How you gonna hit your pregnant wife? What the fuck, man? Oh, he gotta get his ass beat. Now, I don't know if it's obvious or they kind of were trying to hide it, but clearly this guy can go to the Tagalalia, whatever the other family is, and fuck with them and set these motherfuckers up all because of this. He kept saying he wanted to be a part of the business, but they would not let him in because he's not officially part of the family. But this is clearly setting them up to betray them. Bro, they got guys standing at every door, every gate, every opening.
Why don't you be your husband?
Now clean it up!
Oh my God! No!
Are you fucking serious, man? They want us to see something happen to this guy. He literally hit her like on her stomach.
You just wait there.
Abuse is never okay, whether it's the guy or the woman doing it, because it happens. Oh my God, he's about to die! He's about to die! Oh shit! Dude! literally beat his wife just to set up him getting killed like this. Even I didn't see that coming. Holy fuck. What a shot. Just a shot up, lit up fucking... Oh, that guy in there is probably dead. He pretended like he dropped the nickel and closed the thing. There's no way that thing stopped all those bullets. They probably saw that he went out last time she got beat and know, oh, that's one way to get them out of hiding.
They shot Sonny on the causeway.
I want you to arrange a meeting. This war stops now.
So does he go to the morgue or something and see his body, and that's where the "look how they massacred my boy" line comes from? What was there, like 50 bullet holes? And sure enough, as soon as I say it, they cut to him at the morgue. It just makes sense though.
Che succede?
Hanno ammazzato.
Amo, dai, me l'avevi promesso.
They killed his brother. I think Mike's coming back. Is that what's gonna happen? Ain't no way he's staying out there for long. They tried to kill his dad, killed his actual brother.
Dove vai?
Michele, aspetta.
No way, they're gonna blow up the car! Oh no, what the fuck is going on? Some of this shit is pretty fucking like obvious what's gonna happen, but when it does, it's like it's too late. It's like the characters recognize it when we do, but what can you really do? It's like it's just enough so you know, like, yeah, you fucked up, bro. Now watch what's gonna happen. Like it's intentional.
When did I ever refuse? Except one time. Because I believe this drug business is going to destroy us in the years to come.
All this was because he wouldn't get into the drug trade. They lost their faith in him and shit.
On the souls of my grandchildren, that I will not be the one to break the peace we've made here today.
Damn, this is how they settled shit back then? All out fucking wars. Everyone sits down at a table. I mean, with this type of organization and order and leadership, of course the mafia is gonna get to how big it did, man. Look at this shit. What if we could solve all wars like this? Like, motherfuckers just sit down at a table. Everyone, the heads of the heads, come to some type of agreement.
How long have you been back?
Been back a year. It's good to see you, Kate.
A year? Did I mix shit up? Or has a year just gone by? Did they just do a time jump?
I'm working for my father now, Kate.
He went straight back to that good girl. Even though he's in this life, like, bro, what are you doing?
It's too late. It's too late.
I need you, and I love you.
Oh my goodness, man. Few sweet words, and that's all it takes for you to immerse yourself in this gangster lifestyle, be loosely affiliated, become a target.
Now, Mo Green will sell us his share of the casino and the hotel, and we hope you'll sign a contract to appear 5 times a year.
Damn, all these years pass, all this time, situations change, and they still had that favor hanging over them.
You don't come to Las Vegas and talk to a man like Mo Green like that!
Don't ever take sides with anyone against the family again.
And this is like some wartime shit. You cannot show even sympathy for the other side. Like whatever side the Godfather and the family's on, that's the side I'm rocking with. Even if I have reservations, it will be said in private to the family in a very calm tone.
Now listen, whoever comes to you with this Barzini meeting, he's a traitor. Don't forget that.
Damn, he just put him on to some real shit. I don't even think he saw that coming. I mean, who would want to set up Mike, though? He seems to be extremely careful about who he deals with. What a way to go, though, having fun with your grandson. I'm assuming that's Mike's son. So now Michael actually has the final word, and his consigliere, who's probably the smartest person and can see all the shit that would have been coming this way right before wartime, is gone.
Barzini wants to arrange a meeting. He says we can straighten any of our problems out.
Oh, we found the rat. Cause I'm thinking, who the fuck would set up Mike? Like, everyone around him seems pretty solid, but this motherfucker right here, haven't seen him in a while.
I'm gonna wait. After the baptism, I've decided to be godfather to Connie's baby.
So this baptism serves 2 purposes. One, to christen his baby, and to make himself the new godfather. So it must just be a a term of endearment, not an actual title or something, but just the way a Godfather looks out for you, you know. That's why he's called the Godfather, because he's doing people's favors. He's looking out for them. I know this stuff is probably obvious, but I'm just making this connection now. You know, you say stuff out loud, then it just clicks. I'm trying to watch and just soak shit in before I try to figure it out.
Ad regenerationis gloriam pervenire meriatum nostrum. Amen. Oremus omni.
Dude, this war's been going on like the whole fucking movie. Like, there's been no time to relax. Once it took off, it stayed there, even with years going by. Was the relationship between the families in real life, like, ever even stable? Were they just constantly at war?
Believe in the Holy Ghost, the Holy Catholic. Pater noster qui es in celis, panem nostrum quotidianum da nobis hodie.
Man, something's going on. This shows everyone getting ready, moving around, guns being loaded, disguises being put on. Some type of shit's about to happen.
Revivus et mortus, credum Spiritus Sancti, remissionem peccator, canus resurrectionem, ritzi. Do you renounce?
Oh shit, is he gonna have everything done before the meeting? He's gonna take all these motherfuckers out beforehand. Yep.
I do renounce him.
Oh shit! All this shit went down while he was at the baptism? Oh fuck!
We're on our way to Brooklyn. I hope Mike can get us a good deal tonight.
Sure he will.
Oh, you're next, bro. We already know. Everyone else involved with this shit was taken out.
Tom, can you get me off the hook? For old time's sake.
Can't do it, Sally.
Not this time. You tried to have the Godfather set up and killed, bro. What the fuck you thought was gonna happen? That's the one thing you don't do, man. You don't flip to another family, to the police. You don't rat out your family. Inexcusable.
You have to answer for Santino, Carlo. You think that could fool a Corleone?
Mike, I'm innocent. I just run the kids. Please, Mike, don't do this to me.
I figured that was the dude that was beating on his sister and nothing was gonna happen to him. Now it just seems like Mike was playing the long game. Never left the back of his mind what the fuck this dude did to his sister and to Santino.
Don't be afraid, Carlo. Come on, you think I make my sister a widow? I'm godfather to your son, Carlo.
Bro, even if you did do it, you better not fucking admit it. I mean, I don't see why he's crying like that, because he knows he did.
There's a car waiting for you outside. Take you to the airport. I'll call your wife. Tell her what flight you're on.
Bro, he is not making it to that airport. You must be dumb if you think you're really getting out of this shit alive, bro. Especially after he just told you how he dismantled and dispatched all the other families. You should have got a hint of how ruthless this guy is. There's no mercy in his heart whatsoever.
You waited until Papa died so nobody could stop you, and then you killed him. You blamed him for Sonny. You always did. Everybody did.
Damn, you murdered a man after becoming the godfather to his child? That is pretty gangster.
This one time I'll let you ask me about my affairs.
Is it true?
No.
Man, maybe she just doesn't want to believe it, but she has to know deep down inside he had something to do with it. Maybe she's just scared? Oh man, what a gangsta ass ending for a gangsta ass movie. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was The Godfather. I didn't expect Vito Corleone to play such a minimal role. He was basically out the first hour of the movie. Granted, he was incapacitated. Just the images I've seen from this movie, I thought, you know, the focus was mainly on him, and he dies. I know there's 3 parts to this. He dies at the end of the first one, so I thought maybe the title was about him, but now that I finished the first one, it seems like the titular character is Mike. You know, it's about his descent into the mafioso lifestyle and his transition into being the Godfather. But it turns out he was made for this shit all along. All those killings that happened while he was at the baptism and the chants that were going on while the killings were happening, it just made it so much more dramatic. That was an excellent directing choice. We got a little mini love story, little segment for Mike while he was out there in Italy. Maybe that guy was just keeping an eye on him the whole time in case shit really got out of hand, because as we know, he took part in killing Mike's wife. That didn't end well, but I thought maybe that was going to be his wife from here on out. Family and respect. This movie laid into the notion of those two being the most important values in a mob. It's literally called a family. Considering all the stuff they do, those may be the only 2 values you need. You can kind of do whatever you want as long as you have respect for your family and love for your family. That's really it. And anything that they do with outside of the family, business, never personal. And if something comes up where you have to harm your brother or do something drastic to someone that's involved with the family, business, never personal. I can still love you and have to do this, but you betrayed either the love family or respect family rule. You crossed the line first. You forced my hand. And these motherfuckers never forget. So many years went by and they still made his sister's husband pay for the shit that he did. They weren't even sure that he set up Santino, but he basically ratted himself out and he was dealt with. And Johnny Fontaine, how many years passed with that deal they got him in that movie? Boom, cashed in on it. Sonny and Hagen basically represented both ends of what you're gonna get involved with this lifestyle. The hothead and the cool, calm, collected guy. In times of peace, I don't think Sonny is a good Don to have, and in times of war, Hagen's not a good consigliere to have. So it's about having that balance. Mike seems to be fitting that balance fairly well. Vito seemed to have the perfect balance. He even told he even told Hagen, like, you know, when it comes to war, I need someone else. So it's about playing your part when it calls for it. It's good to be balanced, but to be like maybe 70-30, 75-25, more towards the war way makes sense. This is the mafia. A war could break out at any time over the littlest dumb shit, and it'll stretch on and seem endless. A lot of gangster tropes from Casino to The Sopranos definitely pulled stuff from this movie. And I don't mean the Godfather, the film, affecting the production of Sopranos. I'm talking about like the actual people in the movie. I think they even referenced the Godfather in Sopranos. So the actual movie itself, the way we enjoy it, like the film inspired Tony Soprano, not like David Chase, who created The Sopranos. So that shows how far its reach goes. This film exists in the universe of other gangster films to inspire them. The image that stood out to me the most is the garden where Vito dies finally. That whole scene really, playing with his grandson and running around, the sunny light beaming on the bright green plants and the red tomato things hanging off, then he just falls. We never even saw his face when he died, really. It was just, you know, his legs and then the far out shot when the kid ran off. But that's the scene that stands out to me. When the kid ran off and he was just laying there in the green stalks with the tomatoes, and I was like, that was the end. I can tell that Corleone is a younger actor in makeup because he's obviously the same guy from Apocalypse Now, and those were both 70s movies. This may actually be before the 70s, but either way, I'm sure Apocalypse Now was almost in the 80s. It had to have come out after this, and he didn't seem that old, so clearly he had makeup on. How the hell did he play an old mob guy so good? Usually guys that play this mob shit, they have some type of ties, like Paulie from Sopranos. You know, he was really involved in this type of shit. Amazing actor. Like I said, I'm gonna look up his name after this, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some famous actor, and then I'm gonna be hitting myself in the head like they're gonna think I'm fucking stupid, like this is common sense shit. And like I said during the reaction, if you know any other movies that he's in, please let me know. He seems like a fucking amazing, immersive method actor. Pacino's acting was on top of his game for sure. I mean, it always is in everything I see him in, whether it's a fucking football coach or a gangster or a cop, still kills it in everything. So I'm not surprised. I wouldn't say it's his best role that I've seen. To me, that's still Scarface. He anchored an extremely heavy movie and pulled it off. You know, Sonny clearly missed the punch when he was beating up her boyfriend, and you know, the punch sounds were a little bit off, but that just lets more credulence to this being a classic than a critique. If I had to give any critique, that was it. Other than that, fucking outstanding movie. No way this shit was 3 hours long. My counter said 3 hours. This shit felt like an hour and a half movie. Went by way too fast. That's how you know this shit is good. I thought from the way it started, it was gonna be a bit of a drag. Maybe a good movie, but mostly talking. Nah, it wasn't. Completely wrong impression. And this is part one, so hopefully part two is exciting as this one. I've heard great things, and once again, I heard the third movie in this is not as good as the first two, but same thing in the comments. Let me know, should I just watch the third one or end at the second one? This one definitely has me hyped for part two. You know, it just sets up Mike as the Don. I don't know which one's considered the best out of 1 and 2. A lot of you said 3 just isn't on par with them, which is almost always the case with every trilogy. But if you guys still want me to watch it, I will. I plan on watching it, but you guys let me know. If anything stood out to you in particular, or there was something I might have missed, please tell me about it in the comments below. I hope you enjoy watching my reaction. All I ask is that you leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can also get early access to my YouTube edits on my Patreon through the link in the description. You guys are the best. We're basically a family now. I know you know that. Family in a YouTube sense, a community sense, not in the mafioso sense. That's it for me. Until next time, spread peace and love. I'm out.